pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening and welcome to the July 9th, 2018 Fort Ann Town Board meeting. We'll take a moment of silence for the Fort Ann residents who were deceased during the past month. Edna Jean Sexton and Richard Bakins. Thank you. Okay, we need a motion to approve the agenda for this evening.
I'll make it.
And we need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular town board meeting that was held on June 11, 2018.
I'll move it.
Second.
Any discussion? I vote aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Any abstentions? Next, we need a motion to approve the minutes of the special town board meeting that was held on Wednesday, June 27, 2018. This was the meeting to review the mobile home law.
I'll move it.
Who's second? Richard?
Yes.
Any discussion? I vote aye.
Aye.
Any nay? Any abstentions? Next is the financial report for the month of June 2018. The receipts were in the amount of $21,704.18. Disbursements from the general account was in the amount of $87,362.79. And disbursements for the highway, $106,089.02. The checking account balances as of the end of June 30th. The general was in the amount of $57,375.20. The highway fund, $42,219.41. Youth commission fund, $1,295.62. The Hadlock Dam project, $239.96. The Hadlock Park District Fund, $3,093.09. The Consolidated Health District, $1,107.78. The Trust and Agency Fund, $455.88. The Medical Reimbursement Fund, $100.88. The Savings Account balances, the General Fund, $535,188.08. The Hadlock Park District, $194,152.34. The Highway Fund, $905,444.82. And LoSAP, $22,242.82. Next on the agenda, we need a motion to authorize the payment of the bills.
Motion?
I'll second.
Any discussion? I vote aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Any abstentions? Next on the agenda is the opportunity for the public to comment on this evening's agenda. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to comment on this evening's agenda? Since I see no hands, let's move on with the agenda. The supervisor's report. On the 27th of June, the town board met with the attorney for the town and reviewed the entire mobile home law. Most of the changes that we recommended are going to be cosmetic changes. However, there are some substantive changes, and what will happen next is Jeff Meyer was working on putting together a draft and doing some legal work that needs to be done on the current law. And then after the board has had a chance to review the draft, there'll be a public hearing regarding the mobile home law. And posted as to what's happening with the mobile home as we go forward. On June 28th, Paul Winchell and I met with Mark Migliori from the DEC regarding stormwater that's being coming off of Hadlock Pond Road into the lake. After we met, we saw where the concern was with the water going into the lake. And there's also a culvert that goes into the lake. On the other side of the road, on Hadlock Pond Road, from the brook, on that side, it brings the water over into the other side underneath the road. The recommendation from the DEC was to, if I say this wrong, Paul, just correct me, okay? Is to take about a 3-foot area, dig it down about 6 inches, put some stone in, small stone.
Fabric underneath first.
Fabric first, and then put some stone on, so that when the water comes down, it hits that and gets dispersed. And that work will be done in August. The county, they will be having their auction on Saturday for properties that, people have not paid the taxes. It's going to be at the Kingsbury Volunteer Fire Company in Hudson Falls. It's on Saturday, July 28th. It's at 10 o'clock, and you can sign up as early as 8 o'clock. There are 4 properties in Fort Ann that, as of now, are subject to being part of the auction. However, the people have right up until the day before the auction to win. But don't they have right to the morning, or the morning of
Well, Friday before.
Friday afternoon, whatever it is, to go to the county to pay the back taxes. One of the properties is located 346 South Old Route 4. Another property is located at 2171 Paradise Way. Another property is located at 1245 Patton Mills Road. And another, the last property is located at 1184 Folly. So if you're interested, you want to go over and bid on these properties, it's on Saturday, July 28th, it's 10 o'clock, the sign-up time is at 8. There's a special Washington County farm tour that's going to take place next month. And it's later this month, I should say. It's on Sunday, July 15th. They're selling 36 tickets for anybody that wants to go. The cost is $55. And it starts at 10 o'clock in the morning and it ends at 6 o'clock at night. We're going to be visiting several of the farms in the area, specifically Hubbard Hall, Bunker Hill Creamery, Garden Works, Lavender Farm on Fort Ann here, and in Pixar Orchard. So I'll give this to Barbara, if any of you are interested, let her know, and she'll take care of it. Washington County is going to be hosting a public meeting to discuss the possibility of housing transition action plan for people in need of housing in Washington County. People who are homeless, people that the county is presently putting up. We have a family that maybe having some problems where they have to separate the wife from the husband and the children, and putting them up in motels and whatnot. And what they've done, what we're doing is to hire a friend to come in and give us some ideas as to what possibly could happen. And I want to quote what First of all, the county administrator said. The board feels very strongly as the county doing that. An ideal outcome would be to secure the interest of a private developer to pursue the permanent housing facility with possible state and federal funding assistance. It's really not for the Washington County to become a landlord. It's to get somebody else to run it, close. So they hired a company called MM Development Advisors, and they have experience in developing affordable housing for these type of situations. There are going to be 2 public meetings. One's going to be on July 23rd, from 5 to 6:30 at the Granville Junior Senior High School over in Granville, and then on the next day, on July 24th, from 12 noon time to 1:30 in the afternoon, the annex building will be counted. So if you want to go and attend and hear what the plan is, and they're trying to get feedback from all the different constituents in the county, not just from supervisors per se, and all the public is concerned. The next and last thing I have on my agenda for this evening is about the Hot Town Hall. We're still waiting for the Army Corps of Engineers to issue the final permit needed to move the project forward. The issue at hand is still the Indiana bats. And this morning I had the pleasure of speaking to the Army Corps of Engineers, and assuring me that as soon as they get ready to make a decision, they will let us know. So, moving on, next we will hear from the town board members. Gretchen.
For the Office of the Aging, Washington County Senior Picnic is for seniors over 60 on July 13th at the Washington County Fairgrounds, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. $5 charge for lunch. On Wednesday, the 11th, which is this Wednesday, there's a luncheon at the Port Ann Library and a fraud prevention program at the library at noon. But you need to make reservations, so I have a number if anybody's interested in going. The kayak launch has been repaired and it's at the Canal Park. It's not in the water yet, but hopefully very soon it will be. The beach has been very busy, and I don't understand why. So it's going okay. Everything seems to be going okay. Dealing with the trail from Port Ann to Whitehall, the feasibility study is complete and paid for. The design study is next, and there is a grant already in line for that. So that's coming. And then once that's done, we will be working on the construction. So it's coming along. It's going to be a reality. I think that's about it.
Is that that came from? Agree?
No, this is not from the campground. It's from Comstock. We're still working on the campground. We haven't been able to meet with them yet.
Sam?
Yes, Mr. Supervisor, I'd just like to touch on Valley Hill and the progress there. I've been in contact with Tracy Lumiere of the LA Group, and we're going to be setting up a meeting for the August timeframe. We are currently awaiting the Civil War Land Trust maps. So once that part is completed, then she can take a look and we can have the committee get back together at that point in time. With nothing new to offer up, there's no sense in just calling a committee meeting to have a committee meeting. So we'll stay on top of that. I would like to comment on an article that was in the Press Republican, and it talks about George Sherwood and a tour that he gave the group, but I'd like to touch on that. That happened around June 20th, but there was also a meeting that took place that Christine Milligan and George were at, where he actually went up on the Ticonderoga, and they talked to this group up there, and the group got energized from North Country Community College. It's a history club, and they wanted to come down and view the site, so George was, I think, probably one of 5 or 6 or 7 tours he's done of the, he's become a River Mountain up there, that area. But the article in the paper talks about Tom McGrath, a social sciences and humanities instructor at North Country Community College, that said the History Club wants to help with that effort. I know our students would be eager to volunteer to build trails and do whatever work is needed to help tell the story of the Battle of Fort Ann, he said in his release. I think it's a great opportunity for them to become more active in the community on a volunteer level and contribute something that will last for generations. Just being out here with George and walking in the footsteps of history was an enriching experience for them. The college's student Connecticut Road Student Government Association recently authorized a $100 donation to the 40th American Legion, which is spearheading the preservation efforts and plans to erect a monument commemorating the battle. So I would like to thank George and Christine for the work on that, laying the groundwork on that, because this kind of volunteer work will greatly help out with any grants that we have for the in-kind services as we move down the road position around here. So that's all I have. Thank you very much.
Denny?
Nothing, thank you.
Okay. Next, Barbara, town clerk.
I gave a check to the bookkeeper for $991.77. We're very busy with what happened with our dog immigration last year, June, July, and August, so. That's it.
Paul?
Well, we've been working over on Headlock Concrete, ready for blacktop. That road's ready. You know, we had some tree work that we got done last week, or week before last, I guess it was. So everything on that part is ready. We started on Joe Green Road today, digging culverts. Get that one ready. Hopefully we'll have all of them by the end of the week. And grading that washouts, we have a couple big steel ones. I got 3 quotes here for some overhead door repair at the garage. Replace one door and repair 2 other ones. One bid for $37.50 from O'Leary Overhead Door. The overhead door company, Glens Falls, was $39.95. And the Adirondack overhead door was $37.90.
So,
O'Leary was the cheaper bid, so I recommend to go with O'Leary. I heard good about it.
So we need a resolution for that. Why don't we do this? Why don't we make that, resolution number 90? We called, repair, or replacement.
The only thing that I didn't include in the price is we gotta have our electrician come in and run power for this kind of garage doors on the lower bag. That should be.
But that's separate.
That's separate, yeah, that's, they don't do that part.
So, the motion is to accept the bid from
Larry overhead door.
I'll make a motion that we accept the quote from Larry Overhead Doors to repair and replace garage doors at the highway. So I need a second.
What was the price, Paul?
$37.50 from O'Leary. You want them all or?
No, thank you.
And Debbie was seconded.
You can have those.
Get your copies of that. So, any further discussion needed on this? I vote aye.
Aye.
Aye. Nays, any abstentions?
We back mowed the dam again just before the 4th, week before the cemeteries look good. We've been sweating through it. God bless them.
How about the cemetery over on Pallet Number, is it taken care of?
We've been there once. I don't know if they've been back. I'll have to ask them.
Because that's a great trade-off.
Yeah. Trade,
We traded that,
yeah.
for them to do Westmore Empire, and West, Fort Erie Cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
So, I want to make sure that we don't have any problem. Anything else, Paul?
All right, that's all.
Next, the enforcement officer.
You got my report. 5 building permits this month, or last month, no demo permits, 18 phone calls, no voicemails, 37 emails, 4 texts, 6 meetings, 3 letters, and my follow-ups and an ongoing conversation with Washington County about cases that are open right now. 1 fax and 2 messages. You got any questions?
Any questions for Mark?
Mark, do you know roughly how many cases we have ongoing?
Ongoing that are open or?
Yeah, that you can follow up on?
As violations, around 5 or 6 that are open. I have many more that haven't started yet. They're ready to go into. And the county's looking at a couple to see whether they are large enough that they would like to take them on instead of having us. So that's part of that conversation that we got going in Washington County. So,
Cheers. Thank you. Mark? The owner of that trailer park, 3 violations, that's still open, right?
yeah, he sent them the letter. They received the letter, but they didn't, I don't believe they signed the return receipt. So they received the one that came in regular mail, but they refused the one that makes it illegal, it's illegal.
I never got a copy.
Okay,
I sent you one.
Never got it.
There's more to that. They call the county. So I know that they got the letter. The county's gonna send them another letter to appeal in court.
Okay.
But I know I did send you one, but I can give you a copy and get it to you.
I'll go back through all my emails. I might have missed it, but I don't recall.
If you just, I'm to send you.
All right, thank you. Thanks.
so that was ongoing, and the county's on top of it. We're trying to see if we can't push to the end result of getting it cleaned up and taken care of with what we pointed out as the violations. So we'll see how it goes.
How are we doing with the recycling center down here?
I haven't,
I personally agree with
You have?
that. Yes, I have personally agreed with that, and I sent updates about the fact that I visited there, met with the operations manager, spoke with the regional vice president, and you'll notice there's a fence, there's an orange color fence they put around the property to stop stuff blowing around. There's the trash that was outside is no longer outside any longer, and the doors, Adirondack overhead doors that hired them first they wanted to see if they could fix the doors, and it appears that they have to replace all 3 of the doors. And the renewal permit from the DEC was just issued just recently. So hopefully in the very near future, you'll see 3 new doors up there, and they know what they have to do at the end of the business day is closed. For that. Dale, anything?
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you that we're working on the signage, and now we include the cemetery to signage too, because of much of the historic value, and other people come. So, and different organization, trying to work together to get the signage up, so we're working on it, but progress.
He was in here, the young man was in here.
He hasn't got back to me, but I imagine we have to, want to,
He had to get my signature on his,
yeah. I,
form.
he told me in the quick, I'll call him.
Yeah, and I asked him, I specifically asked him, I said, when are you gonna start? He said, soon.
Okay.
So if you could give him another jingle. But he did, he had pictures to show me of which sides he wants to do and whatnot, so give him a call,
Okay, I will.
give him a little energy, okay? Joe?
I have nothing further other than what's in my report. The only thing I'd like to bring up, in case any board members hear it, milfoil right now is kind of kicking our butt. I hope by the end of next week that we have rounded the curve as far as getting control on things, but I did an assessment Sunday night of the lake, and it's much different than last year. We had milfoil growing in several areas that were not documented last year by AIM and myself. Hopefully we can draw some conclusions at the end of the season, but there's a lot of vegetation growth this year. And I think a lot of it has to do with the clarity of the water, can see the bottom at about 16, 17 feet. You got very warm temperatures, which has,
Just ideal.
yeah, which is ideal. It's been proven out by the PhD that did the fish survey. And there's not that much of a difference between the bottom water temperature and the top surface temperature, which is not good for vegetation growth in less than 16 feet. So we're working away. Fragmentation is always a problem for us, despite having the collection boats, but I'm doing everything I can as far as shoreline patrol, going out and putting in some extra hours to make sure that fragments aren't floating around, but it's a difficult task right now because of the volume of milfoil, but we'll continue to work away for the next 2 weeks and hopefully we'll have a handle on it.
Joe, the APA is scheduled to be here on July 26th,
Yes, sir.
and I wanted to go, but I can't, because I have to do it the county that day.
Okay.
So, I don't know if there's anyone else that would want to go.
Would I be able to go?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that would be great. Yeah. So I'll let you know, Gretchen, as far as the logistics.
Okay, great.
Super.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
When you find out the charge that they're going to impose 25%, you'll probably know about it.
What is that, the 26th, Joe?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
July 26th.
Another thing, if anybody has any interest, but I haven't really flushed it out that much with APID, which is an invasive prevention team that is funded by the state. They're going to be on the lake either July 17th or 18th. We've been chosen as part of that program. And what they're going to do is they're going to basically do an entire documentation of the shoreline of the lake for invasives, and then do what they call sonar data collection, which measures the depth, the composition of the bottom, and the contour of the different depths. So it's a real positive for the lake, because if you had to hire that for the project consultant, it'd be between $5,000 and $10,000 just to get that one aspect done. But it's a good way to create historical data for the lake and help with lake management.
The dog officer isn't here, and the weapons report from on. We had 25 complaints. And Tom was here, we were telling him that he does an excellent job representing the council, and he gets like day in comparison to Todd. Next on the agenda is openly bids for a 2012 newer single axle plow truck. You have the bids?
We received one, we ran the ad for 3 days. It had to be received June 27th by noon. And this was received, by July 6th. This was received June 27th. So we only received the one. There's no return address, so. It's from Clark's Truck Center, Jericho, Vermont. If you want to look at it. And we do have the space spec, if anybody wants to take a look at it. Paul said he has it memorized, so he didn't need a copy. But I brought one in case he has a senior moment. Yeah, in case he has a senior moment, I do have one right there, so.
Can I see that?
You sure can, there you go.
The spec sheet that in the book?
Yes, yeah, please.
Yeah, there's only one binder that came in.
How much is it for? The bridges. The bridges. Make 2 more.
$79,000. So it's a 2012, it's got 18,459 original miles on it.
Say that again?
It's a 2012, it's got 18,459 original miles on it. There's pictures of the truck if anybody like to see them. It's half a new.
That's got all the options that you want that up, Paul?
Any, Paul, any kind of a warranty with it?
I think it's 12,000 now. It's already, they're warranty.
So it is, it does have some coverage on it
Yep.
for.
Not much. You don't get much.
What do you get, drivetrain,
Yep,
motor,
Yep.
rear end, basically, right?
yep,
Everything else is on us?
yep.
Can I see a picture?
Okay.
That truck.
The truck won't be available till fall because they're getting a new truck. And when their new truck comes, but that's just how it sits in the garage.
What color?
Blue.
So they're using it up until that point in time, Paul?
It sits in the garage with the ball wing on it still. No, they're not using it, it's just sitting in the garage. The mileage won't change until it gets here.
Let me ask you the most important question. What is your budget?
We good?
It almost looks like the one it's gonna replace.
Yep.
I'm surprised we can find one with that kind of
I went to look at a different one,
low mileage, Paul.
18,000.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying, I'm kind of surprised we
The
can
one I
find
looked at wouldn't fit in our garage, which we should keep it in the back of our mind, because the trucks are getting bigger and bigger. Our garages are growing. So if I didn't measure the one that I went to actually look at, I brought it home and it sat outside.
I hear you.
Also, the other single axle will be the backup.
The blue one that we have now,
Right.
we're gonna take the box off and put a sander on it, and that's gonna be the spare plow truck. Yep.
How's the, looking ahead, how's the fleet look?
Once we get this truck, get the sander, new sander on the other truck, I don't see any trucks till the tandems paid off. It's 5 years, 6 years. I mean, we should stay in that cycle actually. So we're not getting the habit of going back to buying used all the time. I mean, for the mountain, like this truck here, that's a good deal. I went to put a brand new truck up in Sheldon Rock.
No, I agree, I agree with you.
You know, the other one's an 04, an 08 tandem, so 5 years from now.
Down the road, we should look at, you've been real good and real lucky.
Been a lot lucky.
Yeah.
I don't know good, but a lot lucky.
We talked about it, I think sooner or later.
I just make yourself, you buy anything used, you don't.
Unless it's certified,
Right.
the trucks ain't like cars, you know that.
Yep.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, Jeremy Treadway is here this evening. And the purpose of his visit this evening is he's asking for some waivers to the mobile home law regarding his application for camping at the ADK MX Center. So tonight, the board should have a package that I provided you with the cover letter from Mr. Treadway. Also, is a map. And before we get into the specific waivers that he's asking about, I'd like to take a look at the map, because Jerry had just a couple of questions, some clarification.
Absolutely.
Mind coming up there, young man?
No, you're not.
Your smile is there.
That's all I can do. Just did ask me this. Sent it to me before I left, so all I have is one job. Moving forward to
First, I do want to say welcome to you for getting this to the board ahead of time. I'll look at it. Jerry, I'm reading this correctly. You're requesting to have a total of 20 sites for campus,
yes, sir.
not 10 campus.
All self-contained.
the reason we have 4 over here, this section here, that's what that section over here, is over 2,500 square feet.
That's more than one loss, right, which is different than deal with. Your UH is 12.
DOH is 1,200. Everybody hear that? So he's asking 20 spots. That is where he's dividing 2,500 square feet, each of the
Yep. Okay, for example, UH went 1,200, and we will loss of time, so.
And then there's 2 water supply shown on that. What is this down here, Jeremy? It says a temporary facility.
That's when we get the foreign because a lot of times,
Okay, I didn't, that's okay.
the kids getting started.
I got it.
I know.
I got it. How about over here, on your cover letter,
Yep.
you're saying you want to have, camping for 7 days.
Yep.
But over here on the map, it says occupancy shall not exceed 30 days. So that should not be on there.
No. That's probably something Tom and I
It's
very
all-
helpful. Talk about that.
It's been revised. So
Yeah, so we got 7 days. That is 7, right? We're looking for the 7 days.
And then the next thing, Jeremy, it says, all flammable materials on the site shall be in the appropriate containers.
If they're, it's way to handle it now, so like some gas, it's the same. Yes, it's like, anything. Actually. They typically, campgrounds aren't hard to do.
And that's why it says no open fires allowed.
Jerry, how do you modify for the tree compliance with
Right now, I don't. They're all in cans, most are in steel cans. And recently, if we put fuel in a plastic can, it goes out. So most of the people know that, so it's typically in steel cans. I have seen that the regular race can that's fell out, I've seen those several times. But typically the race can know that.
What about, Jeremy, open fires around, so could they have a cookout, like, one of them?
Barbecue grill we're fine with. What we don't want is we don't want somebody to come in and just put the sticks of wood up and say, oh, here's a fire, we're sitting around it. I don't want that. I don't want that on my property, I don't want to deal with it, I don't want to deal with the aftermath of it, I don't. Good.
Does the board have any more questions regarding the map per se?
Oh, okay, really, let me,
Okay.
We did.
It's in the boundaries of the.
It is still in boundaries of lines. Actually, goes this way around the pond and it goes down into a bill. And it comes back up in this direction. So we took off this part, we just put it down in the building, so we, the gas to come up out of the building, that you should use. So that was part of what I wanted to do. So I think we should use it. No, the rest of this we haven't touched at all. That was the only spot.
All right. Any other questions regarding that? Who's misbehaving back there?
I wouldn't tell on anybody.
Okay.
We can't hear what's going on anyway.
no, I don't have any questions at all.
Sam, any more questions on that? Just about.
I'm good.
I want to make something perfectly clear. What Mr. Treadway is here for this evening is to talk specifically the nuns used to go like this. Okay?
Oh, here, I got it, I just meant.
So, we want, he's in front of the town board this evening to talk specifically about ranges regarding the mobile home law. If the town board does not make the decision that campers will be allowed at the campsite, after we discuss this tonight, if we take any action on this tonight, this will be sent back to the planning board for their input. We will make suggestions as to what the planning board maybe want to think about. But it's their ultimate decision if camping can be allowed at the track, not the town board. Specifically, what Mr. Treasury is asking for are the following variances. Number one, no payphone. Number two, no washers or dryers. Number three, no showers. And number four, no water per site. Those are the four waivers that he's specifically asking for because the mobile home law, the way it's written today, and remember, it's dated 1990. It makes reference to each one of these. For example, it says you have to have a payphone. Now, one thing we want to be perfectly clear is that if we, the board, the town board decides you don't need to have a payphone, but if the Department of Health says you need to have a payphone, guess what? You're gonna have a payphone, okay? But, I mean, that's,
Free phone in the restaurant, right?
That's right.
we're just
I
saying,
use myself up
A
anything.
free phone in the restaurant.
I don't think there was cell.
Doesn't it actually say public access to a phone, not necessarily pay phone?
Does it get you?
Doesn't it say?
A couple of things that come to mind that I think of is, we're gonna need a copy of all the letters from the Department of Health. We're gonna need, Washington County, obviously, if there's gonna be septic, they're gonna get involved, but I want you to explain what you're gonna do, what your proposal is to do in 2018, and then what you're going to do in 2018.
Okay. So, we've been in touch with the Department of Health for almost 8 months now, trying to figure out how to put this together. They have approved us to use a 1,500-gallon holding tank right now, which will also be a dump station for RVs and campers if we need it. I'm allowed to use that for 1 full year. And then they want a leach field put in. So we'll use an effluent pump out of the 1,500-gallon tank and pump over to a leach field. The leach field needs to have the material put in it, it's all 48 clay. The material brought in and put in there for a year to settle. So it kind of coincides with, okay, this works. Tom Hutchins, my engineer, has been on this since 2016. Has been in touch with the county, does have all the letters of objective requesting. The county has to sit with him and the Department of Health, but pretty much if the Department of Health says that they're okay with that for a year, the county almost says we're okay with it for a year. I can show you where that pump's going to be, where we're going to put the second field on the map. I can show you all that, but it is drawn out, has been looked at, it is sized, all that has been done.
In the planning board, ultimately, will make the decision.
Absolutely.
It's not this board.
Absolutely.
Now, one of the things that I, and I'm sure other members of the town board want the planning board to address, obviously, when it's going to be part of them, is the decibel level. So, you know, if you're gonna have campers there overnight, are they gonna be running generators, are they gonna, how's it gonna, you know?
So,
You know, if you could give us
absolutely.
an idea tonight, but when we really have to have a discussion with the plan.
Of course. So, DOH, Department of Health, is 10 o'clock, it's quiet hour, 10 p.m. This past weekend on Saturday, we just had a practice, we did a race, we had 11 campers there, or self-contained tow haulers, whatever they may be. Everyone would use generators throughout the day, especially if the heat can be found, and they use pressure washers throughout the day to clean the ovens. So that is something that has been going on for the past year and a half, with no real issues. The
quiet hour at 10 o'clock is something that, one, I get fined by Department of Health, and two, that I live 300 feet away from home, and I don't want to hear music. So at 10 o'clock at night, that is something that will absolutely be shut down. It'll be part of what is happening coming in to, hey, we've got camping. These are our rules and regulations. This is what we need to follow. And so far, the recent community has been awesome with the changes of our rules that we've had to apply this past year. They've been fantastic. Jeremy Works will do it, if not, we'll go, no problem. So I think that they'll follow suit with the camping. And if not, we ask them to do it. It's something we've been doing and we'll continue.
Board have any other questions?
Yeah, I just have this for planning purposes, kind of for information here too, we're talking about the holding tank.
Yes.
How often do you think in between events you're gonna have that project? Any idea?
I honestly, and I had this long conversation with the Department of Health, I honestly think that it would be mid-season and then again at the end. It is 1,500 gallons. I don't foresee anybody going over to it and dumping their campers, although it needs to be available for them. The only access that they'll have or run off into will be the toilets in there, extra toilets. So I'm unsure, to be honest. I don't know that. We get the porta johns pumped right now every 2 weeks, including events, so it's every 2 weeks it just automatically comes in. I don't know. It's going to be something that obviously we'll have to monitor and keep a close eye on, but I really don't know. But I know that we pump now every 2 weeks.
But your vendor that will be doing the pump will be available if all of a sudden in the event that you filled up quicker than what you thought it was, you had another coming on and be able to come and pump it out.
But he comes in, there's been times I've had more people than I thought come into an event, called in the morning of, and he showed up immediately to work. So yeah, he's been fantastic.
Explain, Jeremy, about the alarm system, of course. There are a lot of different alarms.
At first,
The second alarm shuts off.
well, at first it won't happen, because it's just a holding thing. When we put the effluent pump in, right, when we put a pump in, it alarms when the tank is at a certain level, and then when it gets too full,
It just
and
shuts.
then it shuts everything off. Yes.
And then the dumping, if you were to have, if somebody wanted to bring their camper over and they want to empty it, then it's done by gravity.
It's all gravity.
So it's kind of just for.
Yeah, it's a 4-inch tube that typically comes out of an RV. It's how they dump anywhere. They would pull alongside of our holding tank. They would use their sewage tube that comes out and goes over to the holding tank. Then they open up their dump. Typically in the past, when I have owned motorhomes, then you send fresh water through or you put your gray water through afterwards. And it cleans the rest of it out. And then dumps just gravity-wise. And at first, it would be something that we would monitor. One, we want to see how much we're using, how much is going in there. Two, I don't want that in the middle of the race day. There's nothing that's going on. So,
That's a pretty big tank,
1,500 is extremely large.
that's a good sized tank.
Yes.
So, I mean, the first year it's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna depend on the attendance. How many people,
Absolutely, yes.
so, yeah.
One thing I've noticed is most of the campers are still using porta johns because they like to deal with it at the end of the weekend.
And they have that.
Yes.
It's the same thing with a boat. You know, you come back from the marina, you go use the facilities, and you use it on your boat. You really put the blue stuff in there, right? You hope for the best. If it's to be 100 degrees out, the blue stuff works, but. Rachel, you want to be on your boat? So the issue is, do we as a board want to allow no payphone, no washer and dryer, no shower, and then no water per site? Remember, these are all self-contained units, they all have their own water, they all have their own toilet.
I would make that a motion.
I'll second.
And we have further discussion with you.
Can I elaborate on that?
I was
Sure.
just gonna get you.
That's not, I'll be quiet and sorry.
No,
Sorry.
You're gonna finish that? Okay. Whatever anything else they want to say before Jeff goes.
Just want to suggest one sort
My words.
How
Okay,
about
so you want to listen to Jeff?
How about both, he gave us the hairy eyeball, so I can
Okay, that's,
There's a resolution waiving compliance with local law number 1 of 1990, the local law for the regulation of mobile home parks, travel trailers, trailer camps with respect to ADKMX. Whereas Jeremy Troway, on behalf of ADKMX, 10786 Route 149 LLC, the applicants currently have an application pending before the Town of Fort Anne Planning Board seeking approval to allow self-contained campers, recreational vehicles, and travel trailers to be located on the property commonly referred to as ADKMX, located at 10786 New York State Route 149 in the Town of Fort Anne. Whereas at its meeting on June 25th, 2018, the Town of Fort Anne Planning Board recommended to the applicants that they seek a waiver from the town board for provisions of local law number 1 of 1990 entitled the local law for the regulation of mobile homes, mobile parks, travel trailers, and trailer camps. Whereas the applicant has made said request to the town board for waivers of 10.58 requiring one public telephone, 10.57 requiring laundry facilities, 10.53 requiring one male and one female shower with an adjoining dressing compartment for every 10 trailers, so it's 4 total showers. 10.51 requiring a cold water tap located at each lot. And whereas pursuant to section 20 of the local law 1 of 1990, the town board has the authority to waive any provisions of the local law where there are practical, difficult, or unnecessary hardships in the way of carrying out the strict letter of the provisions of the law so that public health, safety, and general welfare may be secured and substantial justice done. And whereas after careful consideration and due deliberation, the town has determined that the provisions of local law number 1 of 1990 would create an unnecessary hardship for the applicant if they are required to comply with all the provisions set forth therein. And whereas the waiver request is a type 2 action under the State Environmental Quality Review Act, pursuant to 6 NYCRR section 617.5C, and therefore does not require additional secret review. And whereas the town board has further determined that the project is currently undergoing the second line review by the Town of Fort Anne Planning Board, and said review will thoroughly address any concerns the board would like to know. Anything specific the board would like to mention?
specifically, we want to know about the noise decibel levels for the cameras. We want to make certain that even though it was the 10 o'clock, where the shutdown takes place. I think we want to make sure we have all the letters from the Department of Health. We want to make sure that if any permits are needed from Washington County, that they have them. And that there's a full understanding without any doubt in people's mind that even though the town board has, we haven't voted yet, if they agree to waive these 4 things, and the public health says we need to do one of them, it's out of our control.
Absolutely.
Now therefore be it resolved, the town board hereby grants the applicants ADKMX waiver from local law number 1 of 1990, local law for the regulation of mobile homes, mobile home parks, travel trailer camps with respect to the following requirements: 10.58 requiring one public telephone, 10.57 requiring laundry facilities, 10.53 requiring one male and one female shower with an adjoining dress compartment for the trailers, 10.51 requiring a cold water tap for each lot. Are there any additional findings the board would like to know based on the materials? Are there any conditions the board would like to impose?
I want to address the 7-day issue. I don't think initially the board, it's going to be the planning board who's going to make this decision. And I had a conversation with Jeremy about why the 7 days. And what he said to me, correct me if I'm mistaken. The barricaders come to him and said, hey, we want to use your truck place for a week in this area. And if that's the case, then we need in 7 days. And I think initially what we should do is we should say whenever the track is going to be open, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they could stay there, the fitness would be there, but we don't want them there because an issue. But that's going to be the planning board's final decision. I really, but I feel, personally myself, I feel strongly that if somebody comes to him and says, I want to have an event, not using, not embracing the track for the, unless they have the campus there for a American or some other event, that, which you would come to the planning board and go to the town board and get an exception for that. That's reasonable.
Well, that's all part of marketing for his business. It's a successful.
But once again, it will be the planning board that will make that final decision. Now, obviously, if you don't have the money, then the money and the holiday, you can't be for that, so they should parallel each other. So if you think it should be allowed, it's not great.
So that's not, there aren't gonna be any actual conditions, we're gonna reference that. The recommendations from the planning board?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're gonna monitor the 7 days, make sure that from the 10 days?
Well, no, there's not going to be this. I mean, the planning board will make the decision. If they say it's going to be 7 days, it's 7 days, but if not, and I think the board will see it would be when Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you could have campers there. They wouldn't stay overnight Sunday unless the track was open on Monday. Because it has the clause in the resolution that says if he doesn't operate for 6 hours on any Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he has the right, he also has a month to operate on Monday, on the following month.
The only reason I asked for the 7 days was because of that. Other than that, I don't want to work there. If you're there for a long time, you're going to move so on to get your discount. Yeah, I don't want it for long instead.
This resolution shall take effect immediately.
This time, for the waivers. That's all. And that's the only thing that we have. So is there any further discussion that's needed at this point in time? I just want to say for the record one more time. Jeremy and I have already spoken. Public health says we have to do something there. So without that, why don't we have a roll call on this?
Fletcher,
Yes.
Hall,
Yes.
Stark,
Yes.
Witherell,
Yes.
Moore.
Yes. Thank you for your time. That's it. That's it.
Jeff, will this go to the planning board this month?
I'll talk to the planning board.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Okay,
Don't reach over the counter.
He likes talking to himself.
Jeremy, don't reach over the counter. Go sit down.
I haven't done it yet, so.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Next on the agenda are resolutions for this evening. That resolution that Jeff just read was resolution number 91. Okay, Barbara, if you would be kind enough to start with resolution 87.
Accepted the 2012 Renewer single axle, whereas following review of the bid submitted and after due deliberation thereon, the town board decided to accept the submission from Clark's Truck Center, 6 Border Road, Jericho, Vermont, 05465. And now therefore be it resolved that the Portage Town Board accepts the bid in the amount of $79,000 from Clark's Truck Center, 6 Border Road, Jericho, Vermont, 05465.
Any discussion needed?
When did you say, Paul, that truck will become our property in the fall?
Yeah,
When-
September, October.
Whenever their new truck
Yeah.
comes in? Okay, thank you. Yep.
Any further discussion? Aye votes aye.
Aye.
Any nays, any abstentions?
Did I get a motion on that?
No, we didn't.
No.
I'll make a motion.
So, I'll second.
Resolution number 88, Barbara.
Resolution accepting petition for residents of South Old Route 4 requesting a speed limit reduction. Whereas the request is for a reduction of speed from 55 miles per hour to 40 miles per hour. And now therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Fort Anne is accepting a petition requesting a speed reduction for Old South Route 4 in the town of Fort Anne.
Need a motion for that?
I'll make it.
I'll second it.
Here's a copy of the petition. Here's a copy. Well, I said I didn't get a copy of it. Any further discussion needed? Aye votes, aye.
Aye.
Any nays, any abstentions? Okay, resolution number 89.
Resolution to authorize Lake George Park Commission to be lead agency for amendments to 6 NYCRR 646-4. Now therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Fort Anne hereby consents to the Lake George Park Commission request to be lead agency for amendments to 6 NYCRR 646-4. And be it further resolved, the supervisor is hereby authorized to notify the Lake George Park Commission of the town's consent and further authorizes the supervisor to take any action in accordance therewith.
Need a motion for that?
I'll move it.
Need a second?
Second.
Any discussion needed? Aye votes aye.
Aye.
Any nays, any abstentions? Okay, next on the agenda is the opportunity for the public to be heard. Is there anyone in the public that would like to comment this evening? Mr. Lee?
Well, basically, I just want to give you an idea of another project that we don't have enough for Legion we're doing. As you know, a lot of our veteran stones, the older stones, have kind of faded away, the names. And even though we mark them with markers and flags, people move our markers. So one of the projects we've been looking into, and I'll bring our plans to the board when it's official, is we want to take a smaller cemetery and come up with some kind of a sign or something with the names of the veterans that are in those cemeteries. You know, and what branch of service, if we know, and what war. It's just preliminary now, I just want to make sure that you get permission basically to go in there and work on this. Because we're looking at cost in different ways of whether we want brass, stone, signs, whatever. On a smaller one, so we gotta go ahead and look into it and design it.
Work with Debbie on that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, yes. Legion will bring it to you, what our plans.
Well, we're gonna have a meeting here.
Yes, thank you.
Anyone else like to be heard this evening? So we see no other hands, we not have any executive session this evening. We make a motion at 7:02 to adjourn the meeting.
I'll move it.
Gretchen.